Heavy rain over towards Tylertown, Macomb, Magnolia, you're drying out this morning, and we're looking at heavy downpours along I-59. Heavy rain, thunderstorms are looking likely with this, about a half an inch to inch of rain, not fully ruled out either. We'll stick to the 60s this afternoon, and the rain chances will start to creep up from south to north. I do expect the heaviest of the rain to clear out shortly after daybreak.
The Flora Bluffs playground has a light colored turf, helping reflect more of the sun's rays. This, in addition to the blanket of shade above, is what helps make this playground cooler than most.
It's a mixed bag of everything that you need to feel like winter, and it definitely feels like it outside this morning. 37 degrees right now to kick things off. The humidity that's trapped in that upper level ridge is also going to help the real feel values get well above what the actual temperature will be. Not only are we going to be 15 to 20 degrees cooler than average, but we could have our first freeze of the season.
You should see Christana when she walks in, just bundled up like what is it, like a bug in a rug?
You said snug like a bug in a rug.
That expression. That was Christana this morning.
We have a couple of clouds across central Mississippi and to the north from Tupelo to Columbus and Grenada. Thick clouds as well as fog from Picayune over towards Baton Rouge and Oakdale, Louisiana. For us here, we are looking at a decrease in cloud cover over the next couple of hours. Jackson seeing pretty much clear skies outside right now. 65 degrees with a light breeze out of the east, southeast. 70 degrees jumping back up in Belzona. Still a couple of upper 50s this morning, though, from Port Gibson. Bassville and Raleigh have been hovering between 58 and 60 degrees all morning long. 65 Jackson, 64 in Kosciuszko, and 62 down towards Macomb. So the setup itself this morning continues to be the story of a high pressure system. We get that clockwise flow. Notice the rain that back off towards Oklahoma. This is not heading our way. It is going to continue to follow that clockwise flow and lift towards the north closer to Kansas, Nebraska, as well as Missouri. But also we have a massive surge of warm air from Chicago over towards Dallas, 65 over towards southeastern Missouri. But on the eastern seaboard, we're looking at 30s and 40s this morning. Atlanta in the mid to low 40s. So here's what we can expect back here at home today. Near record highs. Average high around this time of year, 76 degrees. We're looking at temperatures about 15 degrees warmer than average this afternoon. And record breaking possible for us here in Jackson. I mean, we hit 92 degrees yesterday with all the sunshine. I think it's possible we could meet or even exceed that record-breaking high set back in 1921. Vicksburg looks to threaten record highs set back in 2003 as well. This would be Vicksburg's third day in a row of record-breaking temperatures if it gets at or above 89 degrees today. We repeat the process tomorrow morning, back in the upper 50s, low 60s, highs in the afternoon tomorrow. It looks to be a smidge cooler, but even then places west of 55, I think it's possible we could see close to 90 degrees. We keep the warmth around for the next several days, but around this time next week, we're going to talk about something different. A cold front and a big cool down back behind it to the point to where the Dakotas, Montanas in the 20s and 30s. We're looking at temperatures steadily cooling down heading into next Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll break down that cold front a lot more going into the end of the week and into the weekend. Your 7-day forecast, though, for now stays well above average. September-like pattern continues with all that sunshine and no rain in sight.
Christana, thank you. It's really warm right now, and we're ready for fall at this point, right?
I'm ready for fall. Not gonna lie, I really like the shorts and t-shirt weather, but yeah, I'm ready to bring the sweaters back out. The rotation was very brief. Ooh, wait, let me see if I can zoom in on it. Maybe I just picked it up. Hold on. This is just towards the west of Cato. It looked like it was just north and west of Rexford. A very brief scan, and we talked about this a second ago, to where whenever we have these type of storms that are weakening, but even if you can get a little bit of a nudge or an inlet of some of that wind, it likes to rotate, and that's what it looks like we saw from Rexford through Belpine and just towards the south of Cato. We have that S-shaped curve, and whenever we talk about storms that have the capability of rotation, it has that S-shaped curve. It has that strong rotation with this as well, right in between gun and heater. We haven't really had any storms to interfere with this one cell alone, so all of that attention with that low-level jet is being driven right into this supercell thunderstorm. We pick up up the debris ball with this, but there's also the possibility it may pick up the debris scatter that's on the other edge of that tornado. And honestly, David, I'm going to keep watching this, but I feel like this is something that we may be looking at right now. That rotation is right on top of midnight, if not just towards the north of it. That's heading towards Silver City right now. So the Richland community up into the Delta counties in the next 6 minutes. I have one of my friends, a storm chaser, that's up there right now as well. He's been mentioning significant damage just south of 149 with a search and rescue team underway in Silver City. Right in between Merritt and Weathersby, this was right on top of Main Street South. And again, this was about a 2 to 3 scan, and that was really about it. Went from Main Street to Weathersby, right by Zion Hill. And then there's where that hail is falling down towards the surface. So again, this has been a hail maker for quite some time. I mean, it's had track and history of several reports of anywhere between pea to dime size, even $half size hail. With this one storm, we're already getting reports from Vicksburg and Warren County of trees and power lines down. Whenever we get into the deep purples and the blacks, that is indicating hail. So we are watching large hail threat for the day today. And let's see if we can put on our impact tracker and see, wow, we haven't seen this in a very long time.